Hello, it's a great pleasure to present at the ITQM Congress. My name is Maíra Rocha, and I am professor at the University of Brasilia in Brazil. I am currently doing my PhD at the same institution in the development and international cooperation. And I will present this article, University Observatories as an Alternative for Monitoring Social Trends, a case study in Brazil, co-produced with professors Ari Mariano, Tarsila Mello, and Marília Miranda, also from the University of Brasilia. In our introduction, more than 1.4 billion people use Facebook daily, 800 million use Instagram, and 303 million use Twitter monthly. Although the content on social media is diverse, the time devoted to scientific information has increased. However, this information disseminated on the social network should not be understood as clippings of the research conducted by the author, but rather as a new simplified way of presentation the results of his studies to society in a more accessible way when it comes to language. The diffusion of science occupies a different role from formal communication and impacts society and public policies of a country, much more being therefore equal or more important than the formal communication itself. Thus, this work set out the answer the following question about this research topic. What the research are necessary for creating a research observatory? And B, what are the means actions that a research considers essential in disseminating science? Our objective is present steps for creating a research observatory. For this, the example of the observatory digital older person confronting ICT literacy created by the Data Laboratory Data Lab of the University of Brasilia and collaborators of the Center for Advanced Multidisciplinary Studies will be used to subside society, companies, and even the university itself with current and relevant information about the old person with a view to the digital improvement of the group. In our methodology, in our research, was exploratory with a qualitative and quantitative methods. In stage one, we used a bibliometric research was carried out using the meta-analysis approach theory. The strings scientific diffusion or diffusion of science was used, and 70 records were found. This research was essential to know the importance of scientific diffusion and its impact. Besides, locate the main actions and their requirements for good functioning and has already been present in the development session of this work. In step two, a pilot case study was carried out with already consolidated observatory, presenting the main stage of its construction. Furthermore, finally, in stage three, a survey with 20 researchers about the referee actions at the time of performing the dissemination of the research. For this last step, a form was applied to collect the actions and priorities of each participant researchers. Finally, the AHP method consolidates the opinions, a hierarchical analytic process. And our development, first, explaining what is a research observatory, and after, what is our essential elements for the creation of a research observatory. A research observatory can be defined as a consolidated network that seeks to disseminate research to society, consolidating initiatives of accessibility to science research. They act as a hub that brings together the functions of organizing and transferring knowledge, disseminating and communicating discoveries through continuous monitoring. The observatory gives a dynamism and a vivacity to the project, which needs always be with the most up-to-date information about the theme to fulfill its purpose of acting for development. In addition, its very accessible channel must be chosen to disseminate the information to broaden access. A website, a web page, or even social network profiles must be properly defined and widely publicized. In this sense, a professional with experience in this area can help in this step. So by reviewing the literature and through the experience of the labs creating the data lab, a series of requirements and initiatives have been compliant, like a use of social networks, writing materials like playful PDFs, collaborative pages, press, infographics, dashboards, podcasts, among another opinions available to societies. Thus, the methodology of this work was divided in two stages. The Research Observatory Digital or Older Person Confronting ICT Literacy was created with the initial goal of providing information to society about the reality of the Brazilian old person regarding their integration with technologies in various aspects, such as online shopping, use of government services, and mastery of computer skills, including internet access. The value of the observatory is precisely in the delineation of the study public, since the old person group is more complex to access, especially during the pandemic period. It was created in early August 2022 by the team of Data Laboratory of the University of Brasília, led by PhD Ari Mariano, partners with professors and students of the Society Development International Cooperation Program of the same university. The observatory has 5 work actions: consolidate valuable information through a dashboard, curatorship, booklets, materials to be made available to schools for reflections on ageism, infographics, direct mentions to invite society to discuss the problem, and finally, community events will be held to disseminate the results found and discuss possible solutions with the community involved the research participants. And the last results, the concepts of the present results are 49.4%, and the result realized that writing materials come first with 21.8% of preference about the researches, followed by presence on social networks, also with 21.8%, and presentation of results to participants with a 14.4% of the preference of the interviewed researchers. And finally, as can be observed in this research, the advance of the creating a research observatory range from the possibility of organizing information focus on improving and developing and the theme to social transformation by means of information accessible to companies and individuals. The essential point for the enterprise success are their unity of the multidisciplinary team, the focus for action, and the constant updating of the base use a planning schedule. Finally, the action also provides an opportunity for the meeting between the university and society, fostering innovation and transforming reality. So, for those interested, here are the reference used in these articles. And thank you so much for watching the presentations. Follow my contacts for those who want to contact me. Thank you again, and bye-bye.